This first video is going to consist of 3 exercises done for 1 minute each, repeated twice. It's going to be a follow along video, so I'll demonstrate stuff as we're going and you follow along with me, and I'll go through some scaling suggestions if you're finding it too difficult or you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself. So we have 3 exercises: the sit stand, the side lunge and the leg raise. So we've got stand and sit, and repeat that in your chair over the minute. If you want to make it slightly easier, you can increase the height by popping cushions onto the base of the chair so you have a higher starting point. You then have the side lunge, holding onto the chair, lunging down to each side, and the depth that you go depends on how strong you're feeling and how supple your hips are. And then we have the leg raise, so straight leg out to the front, repeating alternating sides. Those are the 3 exercises. Grab yourself a chair, get yourself something that you feel comfortable in. You can pause the video and then press play when you're ready to start. So we're going to go straight into the sit stands for a minute. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're going to start nice and slowly. Just work your way through the first initial repetitions in a timely manner, so we're not taking our time, remembering this is exercise. We want to get a little bit of a workout in. However, we're just creating a little bit of a warm-up sensation for the body as we go through it. We want to keep our breaths regulated, not breathing too fast. Nice deep and slow breaths as we go. That's 30 seconds gone, halfway through. With the feet, we want to be thinking about your heels pushing through the ground as we stand up, and as we're at the top of our stance, squeezing our glutes at the top, lifting our chest up tall and sitting back down again. You do want to feel that you're a little bit balanced, so if you're feeling unbalanced in this, by all means have sticks to hold on to either side of you. Okay, that's it for the sit stands. Have a little rest and we'll transition into the lateral lunge. You want to have something that you can hold on to, keeping your balance really good. And we're just going to have the legs slightly wider. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. And just transition the weight from one side to the other. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, take the feet a little bit wider. Try and keep them parallel with each other, so both feet facing forward. That will just help your balance. If you're starting to feel it in your knees, that's okay. Have a little stretch out, get the knees bending, have a little shake out of the legs. Keep holding on as you go on to the single leg stance, and then carry on. If you do have persistent knee pain, do get in touch. We'll have a look for some knee stretching exercises within this section as well. Okay, we've got 15 seconds to go. Keep side lunging. Nice and steady, feeling a bit of a workout coming into the legs now. Coming to the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, well done. Okay, that's exercise 2 done. The next exercise is the leg lifts. So we're alternating legs in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hold on to something. Remember, when we're coming into a single leg balancing position here, if you do want to have something in your other hand for stability, absolutely fine. It is a bit more of a challenge if you're only holding on with one hand, so if you're feeling up for it and balanced, only do it if it's safe to do so. The leg stays straight at the knee, and we're just marching it as high as we can, feeling confident at the height we can control. This is getting your quads and your core and your hip flexors, everything along the front of the body engaged and strong. And this is really good as we start to feel a bit more unsteady on our feet. Strengthening everything at the front will enable us to feel like we're able to cope with any trips and falls so we don't fall to the ground. Okay, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, that's brilliant. Okay, we're halfway through. We're going to go back round to those sit stands again. So swivel your chair around. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. If you're feeling a bit more confident this time with your sit stands and you want to take away a cushion, by all means do so. We want it to feel challenging, but also something that we can maintain for the 6 minutes, and possibly over the few weeks progressing from this. If you repeat this workout, you can take away a cushion then as you get stronger. What you will find is it will give you a good idea of your cardiovascular fitness. Repeating repetitions like this is fairly challenging, but you want to always give yourself a bit of a challenge so that we know where we're at in terms of our fitness. We've got 20 seconds to go. You're doing really well. It gets quite hard when you're speaking and exercising too. Still has 10 seconds to go. Maintain really good form, balancing on the heels. So 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, 2 exercises to go. Swivel the chair around. We're going to go back into those lateral lunges. Everybody ready? Holding onto the back of the chair in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Remembering from last time, how did it feel? Did you feel a good engagement over the minute? If so, then stay at that width of the legs. If you felt that it was a bit too challenging, bring them a bit closer together. And then lastly, if you feel like it wasn't challenging enough, by all means take the legs out a little bit wider. But just remember you've got to get them back together again at the end, so not too wide for the legs to cope with. Really leaning over to the side, keeping a chest up tall, squeezing the core as we go. Nice, slow and methodical lunges. One more exercise to go after this, and then we'll be done for this 6-minute workout. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, a little transition into the last one. Got 1 more minute to go. Holding on to the back of the chair. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Straight legs, straight at the knee, lifting them as high as you can, squeezing the core as we go. I always find it easier to look forward as I'm doing these exercises. It helps with the balance, it keeps good posture and prevents you from slouching. A lot of the reason why people end up falling forward and tripping is because we're looking at the floor, dropping our chest so our feet touch the floor and trip up on something uneven on the floor. So if you keep your chest up, looking forward, often you'll reduce the amount of times you trip and fall. So a good pace here. This is the last minute. You've got 15 seconds to go. Lift up the feet as high as you can. Really challenge yourself to get the reps in before the time ends. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. That's your 6-minute workout done.